The first category of asana we're going to work with are twists. And twists, you want to orient yourself to your central axis, and you want to turn around this central axis. And to turn, you want it not to be just like a rotation, but actually more like a tornado, like a spiral moving upwards. So there's this steady, still center, your central axis, your central channel, and the rest of the body's moving around that point. Now, to have a connection to that central channel in twists, you need to have a firm foundation, which is either going to be your hips or even your legs. Will provide some of the stability for your hips, or your shoulders. So hips or shoulders, one of those is going to be a fixed point, and you twist around that fixed point. So if you take a seat like me, our fixed point is our pelvis. It's the base of the spine. Now, a lot of times, if we were going to turn to the left, you'd start leading with your eyes, and just go ahead and do that. Lead with your eyes, and then you're going to get to a point, and most of the twist is going to be in the cervical spine, and you're probably going to feel some degree of strain in your face and your jaw. But it's okay, because most of us are accustomed to leading with our mind and our eyes. But if you do something a little different, if you take your left hand behind you, right hand to your left thigh, and then twist from the right back rib side, right? So you're twisting in orientation to your central axis. That's your primary focus. And you're staying grounded through your hips. Now I bet you feel the twist more through your torso, through your spine. And then, very last, you can turn your head. Right? Once I turn my head, I start to feel it up into the thoracic spine, so in the upper or the mid-back. Good. Inhale, unwind. So I'm sure you not only felt, but you could see that those were two very different twists. Let's twist to the second side, right hand behind you. Left hand to your right thigh, and just turn with your head first, right? And then try to turn your body. I can't go very far, but turn from the left back rib side, so from the left side of your spine. And a good practice is to keep your nose over your sternum for the majority of the twist. And then finally, the last thing to twist is your head, your eyes, your cervical spine. If you continue to practice that way, you will train your mind to stay more in tune with your center of self. It's a very, very powerful practice. Your twist will also become deeper, so it'll become more detoxifying, more cleansing, more purifying. Now, if we try that, one of the most common twists we do, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Let's practice that together. So you're going to take your left heel to your right hip, right foot over your left leg. And again, people most of the time will just twist, turn their head, right? So this time, right hand behind your right hip, left arm up. So long spine, really connect with your central channel. And then your right hand can go to, or your left hand can go to your right knee, or elbow to the knee. And again, twist, keep your nose pinned over your sternum until you cannot go any farther in your core, and then you can turn the head. It's a very deep twist. It'll get into your organs. Now, I recommend most of the time to inhale when you come out, because then you're bright and full as you unfold the twist. That will vary tradition by tradition, but that's how I like to practice and how my teachers trained me. Let's do the second side. Right foot under, left foot over. Left foot behind, or left hand behind you. Right arm up. And then again, twisting from the back ribs. From, like, I'm thinking of twisting from my spine, right? The right side of my spine. So you're literally moving from your center. Good, inhale, come out. There are also standing postures that are twists. And most of the time there, you will again use your pelvis as your stable base to twist around. For example, Parsvakonasana, let's go left knee to a square, left elbow to the knee. Most of the time we just take the arm up and over, but this is a twist. And you can make it a deeper twist by moving again from the left back rib side. You can wrap your right arm around and then just encourage the twist to happen from that back side. It will really open up the pose, give you a different sensation in the pose. Now another twist is like standing, and this will give you a good idea of that tornado-like effect coming from your foundation. So since we did the left side Parsvakonasana, lift your right knee up, flex your right foot. You're going to take your left hand underneath your right thigh and twist from the left back ribs. Again, anytime you can get a tactile sense by using your hand, you'll be able to take the pose a little deeper. And in this standing pose, you can really feel that phenomena like a tornado or a hurricane spiraling upwards. Now when you're on the ground, for example, laying down and doing a twist, say the arms are up. This is like Jatara Parivartanasana. So let's say you're just going to twist here, this is twisting from the belly is the name of this pose. You want to keep your shoulder blades on the earth. So your shoulder blades become your anchor. Even if you take the knees and feet all the way to the earth, you want your shoulders to stay down as much as possible. If you're doing a twist where the shoulders come off the floor, then you want to keep your sacrum and your low back stable, and then you twist around that point. So our main principles for twisting in the asana practice is to find a stable base, orient yourself to the central channel of your body, to the central axis, just like the earth has an axis. And then you're going to twist from that central axis. So if you're twisting to the left, twist from your right spine. Orient yourself that way around. And the same thing on the other side. So orient yourself to the central axis, twist from the back side, stay grounded. And I recommend coming out of a twist on your inhale. I hope this improved your twist and you have a whole twist practice in your practice support section. So again, leave your comments below if you have more questions or if there's a posture you'd like more guidance for. Thank you. Namaste.